Hi, my name is Graham Romulus. Welcome back to my accountability vlog series. This is the 6th video in this vlog series. So I'll just get straight into it. Just a bit of disclaimer, this is probably the worst week I've had in terms of my overall habits. Definitely was a lot lazier this week, and overall my financials weren't that great either, so I'll just get into that soon, but and explain that. But overall, looking at it in summary, definitely not my best week. So for finances, as I alluded to earlier, $1,500 this week. That's to say though that those expenses probably would have been in last week's video if they had gone through. The way my bank account is set up is that a lot of pending expenses only go through after a certain period of time, and then that gets lodged to the date within the app. So the spreadsheet that I export to take this information is got one set of dates and then the dates in which the transaction took place. So, but that doesn't matter over the aggregate. So I think probably would have been looking a lot less worse if it just kind of lodges it immediately, and probably last week probably wouldn't have looked as good as it did. But yeah, it doesn't change the fact that $1,500 is pretty unacceptable. That being said, to justify that, 500 or 600 of those dollars went to clothes shopping for my partner, who is starting a new job this week. So it's an investment in terms of in the future, obviously, working for a company, you look good, and looking good plays well in the favor of the employer, and obviously, keep your job, you look professional, etc., etc. Having that extra income stream coming in now, two income streams into a single household is really good. So I think moving forward, it's not going to look bad from our overall savings, but in this week it does take a big hit on the expenses, and there's some expenses in there that probably shouldn't have happened. Probably ate out a bit too much than we probably should have. Definitely want to try and keep that down to once a week, but this week, yeah, pretty lazy. And that doesn't count for some of the grocery shopping I'll also be doing later this afternoon after I record this. So it's probably more than 1,500. So yeah, not good there. And as you know, my whole goal around finances is tracking my expenses, get an idea of what savings I can make. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to do that after a 3-month period, and then maybe after that 3-month period, that goal will change to me making a budget about like what is unacceptable, what is to be expected, and how much I should be saving, etc. So yeah, that's my finances. Long-term goal obviously is to take those savings and invest it in something, but I can't get a good idea of what I can realistically be investing within my means until I've tracked my expenses over a longer period, so I won't be thinking about that just yet. Fitness, it seems to me that fitness overall from week to week is my most consistent habit. This week I did pretty good. I increased one of my lifts, but that was in my last session. I'll also be going again tonight, so this is just some information from the last 3 sessions. It seems to me, just looking at the results, that my 30-minute run sessions or 30-minute cardio sessions, the average has come up from last week, and it's not I would say the highest I have had, or maybe it is. Actually, I take that back. I think this week for cardio has been pretty good. I think the average on my 30-minute sessions has gone slightly up, and also my 60-minute session, well, actually that's gone down. So last week was probably my top at a distance of 6.38 kilometers, with this week being 6.3 kilometers. So still kind of keeping that high distance on my longer cardio sessions, but I could definitely increase that moving forward. So for deadlift, I've been lifting 90 kilograms still, 5 for 5. But my last session, I decided to really ramp it up because I know what weight I can lift, which I was lifting previously. So I've put it up to 110, and I'm hoping to move forward with that. But I might plateau here on purpose because I think the biggest limitation to me, apart from my lower back muscles, is my hands. I find that I lose grip at weights higher than this, and that's kind of evident by the fact that I only did 4 sets for that session because I was struggling to hold the actual barbell. And then for squat, bench and overhead press, it's pretty much the same. So 70 kilograms, 5 for 5, 70 for bench and 40 for overhead press. I'm not sure if I'll increase that this session tonight. I might try and get my bench up a bit higher, maybe add 5 kilograms on each side, or maybe do that for my squat. But yeah, it's been pretty consistent for the last week and a bit. My overhead press, I think I definitely want to try and squeeze in another kilogram or 2 this session because it is getting a little bit light. And I've been doing it at 40 kilograms for the last maybe 2-3 weeks. So that's definitely something I want to do. And my weight, like I said in my last video, I'll do that monthly. So fingers crossed I haven't gone up in any weight in the last month, which I can't really afford to do, but I'll find that out shortly. So relationship, this was pretty short, didn't do anything this weekend, which is a bit of a a letdown. I did press my partner about that, and she has very busy preparing for a new job, so I think as much as I would like to have gone out and done something with her this weekend, it seems to be just not worked out with our schedules. So I'll take that not as a loss or a win, just kind of very in the middle, but definitely still want to keep that up moving forward in terms of going out, even for my own personal benefit and mental health. But yeah, nothing this week, which is a bit of disappointment. So we'll see how we are next weekend. My vlogging, well, I'm recording this video. I still find that I'm not getting it out on the Sunday, and I probably won't get it out this Sunday either. And I still got to re-upload that 4th week video, so not doing too good there either. Looking at my habits, I think reading overall has been pretty good. I missed 1 day this week, which obviously you can't really, there's no way to justify it. My reading sessions have been very short as well. I think I was just trying to maintain the habit this week,